You've been lied to about fasted training. Everyone says it burns more fat, gives you cleaner energy, makes you leaner. But the science paints a very different picture, and it might save few months of wasted effort. I'm Dennis, German aerospace engineer turned fitness coach, and my job is to engineer fitness systems that are precise, efficient, and actually work in real life. So today, I'll show you the real data behind fasted workouts, the part most people never hear. Let's start with the biggest lie. Chapter 1. The fat burning lie. What if I told you burning more fat in a workout doesn't mean you're losing more fat? In every endurance study, fasted training does increase fat oxidation during the session, but oxidation is just the fuel selection, not fat loss. Think of it like training water from a bathtub while the tap stays open. You're burning fat here, but storing it later. In controlled studies where total calories and protein were identical, fat loss was the same in fasted and in fat groups. Researchers tracked this with the respiratory exchange ratios and DEXA or multi-compartment body scans. No meaningful differences. Actionable principle? Fasted training changes fuel usage, not results. Fat oxidation is not equal fat loss, which leads straight into the second lie you've been sold. Chapter 2. The performance trap. If fasted training is so clean, why do so many people feel weaker doing it? Across multiple studies, performance fasted is either changed or slightly worse, especially in long or high intensity sessions where fatigue hits earlier. Because when you start training with low liver glycogen, you're basically running your engine on reserve mode. Science shows prolonged fasting, like Ramadan fasting, spikes cortisol and reduces peak strength. Your body is literally protecting itself by slowing you down. Actionable principle: quality reps are more important than fasting status, because quality tries adaptations and not empty stomachs. Your best training comes from your best energy, which brings us to the myth most people never question. Chapter 3. The body composition myth. If fasted sessions burn pure fat, why doesn't anyone get leaner from them? Study after study shows identical body composition changes when calories and proteins are matched. Fasted fat doesn't matter. Even in resistance training programs, lean mass and fat loss were statistically the same. Think of it like rearranging tasks in your day. Different order, same output. The real mistake people make? They obsess over training timing instead of training quality and weekly consistency. Actionable principle: eat when you want, just hit your calories and protein. What changes your physique is consistency, not whether you ate before you trained, and consistency depends on one factor we need to talk about next. Chapter 4. The fasting duration problem. Not all fasts are created equal, and the length of the fast can change everything. Short fasts, say 8 to 12 hours overnight, are generally well tolerated, but when the fast stretches to 16 hours or more, think Ramadan type windows, things shift. Cortisol goes up, strength gains go down. You're training on a trained battery. Studies show performance dips in prolonged fasts, not because you're lazy, but because your engine lacks fuel. Actionable principle: if you train fasted, limit the fast to 8 to 12 hours, especially when you care about strength or high intensity work. The rule is fast smart, not long and hard. And that leads into our final chapter, the metabolic adaptation twist. Here's the twist: fasted training can be useful, but only in very specific contexts. For endurance athletes, fasted training sometimes triggers enhanced metabolic adaptations, better mitochondrial enzyme activity, improved insulin sensitivity. But for the busy professional looking for fat loss or strength gains, the data show no added body composition benefit when calories and protein are matched. In other words, it's a tool, not a magic bullet. Use it when you are an endurance focused, have the consistency and recovery dialed, and want to shift your metabolic gear. For everyone else, Focus on your energy on weekly consistency, proper calories, and quality training. Fasted training isn't better, it's different. Use it intentionally or skip it. Alright, here's the summary. Build systems, not gimmicks. Choose your state, fasted or fat, based on your training goal, your schedule, the type of workout you're doing. If you would like to know what the research also tells about fasting, check this one right out here.